Phillips screwdriver.
Phillips screw? Which one is that?
The one with the cross-shaped tip.
Well, that's not much help.
The pointy one.
Oh, you mean the one with the pretty blue handle? Well, why didn't you say so?
Now, will you hand me the little doohickey with the pretty yellow handle?
Oh, you mean the micrometer? Well, it says so on the handle.
Hi, kids.
Hi, Mom.
Keith, how long will it take you to get this thing back into running condition?
Why do you ask?
Danny's gone to the movies and somebody has to pick him up when it's over.
Oh, gee, Mama, you know I'd love to, but it's going to take me at least 3 hours to put all this stuff back.
Perfect. Give you 2 hours to spare.
What kind of a movie takes 5 hours?
Danny's kind.
The Monster Matinee. 2 newsreels, 15 cartoons, and Godzilla meets Bernie.
What do you say we flip for it?
What do you say we don't?
I don't think it matters much now.
What do you mean?
Danny's already been picked up.
Danny, I don't know what to say.
You don't know what to say. What about me?
You could start by telling us what happened. Did you sneak into that theater?
Well, a little bit.
How do you sneak in a little bit?
Danny was caught walking in backwards while the first show was letting out. He tried to make me believe that he'd lost his ticket.
Did you lose your ticket?
Not exactly. I never had a ticket.
Officer, what happens now?
Well, this is a 913 juvenile offense. Normally, it would require Danny to come down to the station and talk to our juvenile officer. But I suppose since this is his first offense, I could let it stand as a reprimand and a warning.
I sure would appreciate that, sir.
You realize it'll be a different story next time.
Believe me, officer, there won't be any next time. Well, Danny, what do you think I should do about this?
I've been thinking it over. Why don't we call it a childhood mistake and forget the whole thing?
I'm afraid you're not going to get off that easy.
Well, getting dragged home in a squad car wasn't exactly a barrel of laughs.
Do you know where you made your mistake?
I sure do. I shouldn't have backed into that usher. Just kidding, Mom.
Danny, you understand what you did was very serious.
I know.
You had money for the ticket. Why did you try and sneak into the theater?
It was Russell's idea. I had to. It was a classic case of peer pressure.
Was it peer pressure that made you lie when you got caught?
No, that was fear pressure.
Danny, you're responsible for your own actions, no matter what the other kids do.
I know.
Well, what do you think would be a fair punishment?
Something that really hurts. I know. I'll give up broccoli for a year.
I had something a little more practical in mind. Like no movies for a month.
Oh, but that's cruel and unusual punishment.
What you did was dishonest.
Well, everybody's a little dishonest.
Danny, let's get one thing straight. As long as I'm in charge around here, we're going to operate on the theory that honesty is the best policy.
Excuse me for interrupting, Mom, but you want it on the phone. It's Mrs. Bryn.
Oh, she's sweet, but she'll keep me on the phone for an hour. Tell her I've gone shopping.
Okay.